Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and I'm here just to share an update with you all of my time with the Black Shark 4 Pro. And here it is, the Black Shark 4 Pro back on the channel. And guys, it's been a little bit of a rocky start with this phone. Here you see I'm using it with the case now. It's a very nice looking phone, and the display is one big part of why I really like this device. I will be comparing this with the POCO F3's display in a second, and you'll see why. But let me explain to you guys what's going on with this phone. Why have I not done a detailed review just yet? Well, this is the big reason. So I have tried downloading Google Apps on this device, and let me just show you what happens when I open the Play Store. Let me show you again and again. So the Play Store is not working, and I've tried a number of things. I've messaged my guy. Shout out to my man Simon, who's looking into this for me, so hopefully I'll have a bit more news about this. Now there's a lot of games I could play, but they're all kind of like the China variants. All the China variants, as you see here, of these games. There's Genshin Impact. I don't have any of the save data though. I've changed a few things though. I've been able to put Chrome Gboard on this device. Let's lower the screen brightness a little bit here so you can see it a bit better. And overall, look, it's a nice phone. It's a very nice phone. But why am I worried that I may not be able to review this phone? Because of this Google Apps situation. And as you guys know, I need Google Apps to be able to fully review phones. I don't just review China variants without Google Apps. And here's the other thing I wanted to point out is that if you go here to my device, I'm running Joy UI 12.5 now. Guys, typically Joy UI is kind of like a fork, just with a different skin of MIUI. And what this means is that this phone is essentially running MIUI 12.5, which could be the reason why this is no longer working on this device. Now, some of you had mentioned, oh, but Technic, he was able to download Google Apps on this phone. I don't know what the deal is with his phone. I'm only talking from my experience of my phone. Maybe the software, because I just received a big software update this morning that brought me to Joy UI 12.5. Maybe there was earlier software where Google Apps could still be installed, but I've gone through all the typical methods of trying to install it, and it just doesn't work. But either way, guys, this device is pretty awesome. I can already tell it's one of the more modern looking Black Shark devices, no longer having these big bezels for the speakers, and a big part obviously is that tiny little punch hole here. And that's what I wanted to do now, is share with you guys just a little bit of a comparison here. And let's go ahead and turn on the POCO F3, which, by the way, guys, loving this POCO F3. What a terrific device, what an amazing product. And I do hope that POCO does eventually launch this in India. A lot of you guys would love that. And why am I trying to compare or show these devices is because you will see that the Black Shark 4 Pro is using the exact same display as the POCO F3. So when you take Black Shark 4 Pro versus POCO F3, what are the similarities? This is the big one, guys. The display is exactly the same in terms of its size, in terms of its appearance, with one big difference. And let me go to it and show you what the big difference is. We go to display. And there it is. There you see the big difference between these displays. So the Black Shark 4 Pro is running this what's called ultimate refresh rate, and there it is, 144 hertz, guys. That's pretty impressive. Meanwhile, the POCO F3 maxes out at 120 hertz. To be honest, I don't notice that much of a difference between these, but other specs to compare here, Snapdragon 870 versus 888. But look at this, you have the same little punch hole at the front and the exact same size chin at the bottom on these devices. You got dual speakers, but these are amped up dual speakers on the Black Shark 4 Pro. It's essentially a POCO F3 or a Redmi K40 Pro, but with kind of a gamer's body and, you know, all the things that gamers want, which like are those pull-out trigger buttons, which I showed yesterday. Let's go ahead and show them again. You know, those are all gamer type features. But what I think is happening now, guys, is that we are starting to see the Xiaomification of Black Shark. You know, Black Shark is realizing now, I think, that people want to still have a very similar device to what they might get from like a POCO F3, and they get it in this Black Shark 4 Pro, but with some of the gamer appeal that makes the Black Shark series so popular for a lot of you gaming enthusiasts. Now, of course, stay tuned for my full review, which I hopefully will be able to do on this device. I don't know if I will be able to do it, but we shall see, guys, because this lack of Google Apps is a very big concern at the moment. And I don't know if I will be able to review this device without it. But anyway, stay tuned, guys, for more great content here on Frankie Tech. And if you did want to see kind of any type of gaming, even with these China versions of the apps, I don't really want to do it. I really don't. But if I need to just download some of these China variant apps or play some of these China versions of the app and do a bit of a gaming review, and then I'll probably go and sell this phone back, because I can't really keep this device if it doesn't run Google Apps. That is just something I need for my use, basically. But hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for future updates. And also trying out my new Shure MV88 mic in this video. And I've had a bad experience with my mics today, guys. That's why I didn't do a top-down video beyond the Doogie review, because I simply don't have the mics to do it with. Hopefully this mic is going to work into my setup beautifully. And do comment if you like the audio of this mic, and hopefully you'll be hearing it, not seeing it, but hearing it on future videos here on Frankie Tech. So that's it, and this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. No Google Apps, guys. What a bummer.